We're here today. We're going to solve a leak. As you'll see, it's already fixed here, but we're going to solve a leak between this adapter plate and the gearbox. I keep these videos as a log from myself, but other people seem to find them helpful. If you have any additional information, please comment down below, and I'd be glad to read them. Thanks. Let's get into it. Well, I got my TR6 gearbox back from my rebuilder, and it's leaking where I'm pointing. I filled it full of MT90 redline and let it sit for a day, and that's where it leaked. So this video is about what I learned about having to fix that leak. It's leaked pretty bad. You can see oil all into the wood. So we're going to go ahead and change this adapter plate. So I am driving to Paul's place where he's going to help me fix the leak in that gearbox. It's July 2nd. Been up driving since 6 this morning. Hopefully we'll get there soon. Okay, with a block of wood tapping here, we got this case to separate. Now we're going to very evenly take it apart here and cover this up to keep the dirt out. Well, this is where it was leaking from right here, and I don't see gasket maker on both surfaces there. So there's where it has no gasket maker, and there's where it has no gasket maker. So I think that's our source. Okay, we're using the gear oil gasket maker. I've got that spread thinly along the back. I'm going to put some on the gasket. I cleaned everything off with acetone and scraped it down really flat, and also flattened this on a glass plate with some 800 sandpaper, also 800 wet and dry. Doing the same thing with the safety wire. Cut yourself?
No, I got sealant on.
So we probably should have done that before we put the sealant on.
Oh, well,
but
not that big. Just so you see.
Okay, so and we use that to put the shorter springs.
And we'll do it on the longer ones as well.
Stick them there, and so just go ahead and put the longer ones on now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not sure the camera was running the first time, so we'll just put the longer ones on the outer ones. That one doesn't feel like it's got enough gel to stick. And there we go. And I think you get the idea. We'll shut this off now. So you're checking for the alignment of the...
Yep. And then we push the cam up to the short side.
Okay.
There's the high side of the cam.
Gotcha.
So the short side is less we have to pull down.
Okay, gotcha. That makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah. And then we don't have to bother with the lay shaft, with a dummy lay shaft, because we haven't really turned it.
Right.
Is that the idea?
Yep.
Okay. Now I'm assuming is this a two-man or a one-man job here?
Kind of two.
Okay.
A lot of times you set them up and set them back down.
Yeah.
Sometimes slide works. Okay,
I'm going to shut this off then. So we ended up putting it on end to get that to seat in okay, and of course we got residual oil right in the spot it leaked before, so we're going to get all that, let all that all drain out, and then reapply the sealant on there. I don't see any drips. Now, hope. Can you get it on that side of the bolt? Because it was coming, you know, threaded around that. You broke it.
Let's loosen.
So the method we first tried to put the to fit the overdrive back onto the gearbox was this method with a wire going through this pump and pulling down while the overdrive came back onto the gearbox. We had a hard time getting that wire out. What we ended up doing was taking a crooked screwdriver, is the best way to, and getting in and pulling the pump down like this, while taking another screwdriver and prying this cam follower. That pump sits this way and rides on that cam. So by we pulled the pump back while taking another screwdriver and prying this up. This is on a sleeve, and it slides up and down. By pushing that up while we're pulling the pump back, enabled that pump to get on this side of the cam follower and allow this to allow it all to come back together. So anyway, I'm sorry we didn't get a video of that. The problem we had was that the splines were not aligned fully. The dummy main shaft, lay shaft was not fully down, and that was causing us to have a gap here of about 1/2 inch where it was stuck, that we couldn't get it the last of the way. Anyway, aside from that, we now are a day in to the test where we've got this filled up with red line, and we're finding no leak on either side. So that's a good thing. I'm going to declare the leak fixed on that. So again, the problem here was that we were having a leak. There's a common problem where the adapter plate connects to the gearbox, that there's a common problem where it will be warped, maybe from over tightening or so on. I don't know if it was warped or not, but we did replace this adapter plate with another plate. I didn't check it for warpage. I had a time limit, so we just did it, and we resealed it. We found our source of our leak, I think, was a lack of gasket maker right in here, as you saw on the video. We finally got it back together with new gasket maker, and we're hoping that solves the leak. Okay, here's the old adapter plate, and I've got a high quality machinist square and some feeler gauges. I'm just going to go see if it's warped. Okay, that's 2000s, fits really well. 3000s, that was 3. Now we're going to go with 4. And 4 just barely goes, maybe. So we've got a 3000ths warp in this plate, right along here. If this video is helpful to you, I take these videos as a log of my own activities, but people seem to find them helpful. So if it was helpful, like and subscribe. It encourages me to do more. Thank you.